All right. So this month, we're talking about the app available out on AppSource called Clever Search or Clever Global Search. And there are multiple search apps out there on AppSource. And you might say, well, why are there search apps out there? Can't I search for data within Business Central? And the answer is, yes, you can if you know what you're searching for. So for example, if I know I'm looking for a customer, I might pull up a list of customers and then do a search. Or if I know I'm looking up a list of items, I might pull up the item list and then do a search. But sometimes you don't know what you're looking for. You might have a customer on the phone and they have a number they're giving you and you're not sure if it's their order number or their PO number, or maybe it's a shipment number, but they're asking questions about it. So the benefit of the global search is it allows you to search across multiple tables at the same time from one user interface. Think of like a Google search, right? Mm-hmm. You type in, I'm searching for PO 1234, and it goes out and it looks across all these different websites. Same concept in Business Central, the global search tool will search across multiple tables. Could be customer, item, orders, shipments, invoices, credit memos. And it finds any records where it matches those values that you found. So that's kind of the value of, or reason that someone might want to use a global search tool within Business Central. Michael, you installed it?
Yep.
What'd you think?
So the installation to me was a breeze. Within 10 minutes, I'd say, maybe a couple minutes less, I was able to search for what I wanted. Searching was fast and precise, which goes back to Ken talking about how you can choose which tables and whatnot you want to search. It definitely speeds up the search. I like that during the setup, when I was choosing which tables and records that I want to search, I can use something called a table filter, which allows me to not have certain things shown within the search. I thought that was pretty good. So all in all, yeah, setup process was really good. I didn't get too much into the obfuscation. How do you say it?
Obfuscation?
Obfuscation. Yeah.
You think? I don't know. I don't use that word too often.
Yeah, me either. But I didn't get too much into that part. I know Ken tried it out a little bit, had some issues with it. It's really for being GDPR compliant. But yeah, all in all, one of the better apps for installation. Simple, smooth, no issues whatsoever. Worked great. I'd highly recommend it. It's from, like Ken said, Clever Dynamics, or Clever, what is it?
Yep.
Yeah, Clever Dynamics.
Great price point. If you're running Business Central Cloud, it's under $20 a month.
Right.
And it's not user-based. It's just system-based. So regardless of how many users you have or how many tables you want to search across or how many fields, none of that matters. It's just a single once per month fee. Very, very well priced.
Yeah.
Something I think a lot of people can benefit from because it's a kind of a horizontal solution.
Exactly.
So no matter what your industry is or what you're doing,
yeah.
You can use it.
You want to talk a little bit about your experience with obfuscation?
Yeah, I didn't know what it meant.
Right. It's a common word. I mean, it's not a
So
common.
what do you mean? I want to obfuscate my data?
Yeah.
So I kind of had to look it up, and I checked out their website. And like you mentioned, it's like in Europe, there's a whole new data privacy rules.
Right.
Acronym is GDPR for that. And what it appears to do is it masks or hides that data, the fields that you want to obfuscate. And what it does is it kind of replaces these values with like a number series that you can set up, so that it kind of masks the values, so that if there's data that cannot be shared with certain people, you're obfuscating your data. And then behind the scenes, it's keeping track of what those original values were. I played around with it briefly. I ended up
Safe to say you need a
some of
little
my
bit more
fields.
time.
You definitely, if you're going to use that feature, I think maybe read the training materials or watch a video on how to use it and set it up.
Before trying it.
But before I messed with the obfuscation setup, I was able to set up 7 or 8 tables with about a half a dozen fields on each table. And like you said, installed it and immediately used it real quickly and effectively.
Yeah, worked great.
So.
I really want to know how they're indexing their stuff, though. I'm curious as to how they're able to search so quickly, especially being a cloud product. But
right, it definitely
never
looks
know.
like they're doing something, because when you did you see when you set up a couple tables and fields,
It's
when
just a quick-
you leave the setup page, it tells you that it has to build the search index.
Yeah.
Would you like to do this now? And I don't even know if you have a choice.
I think
you
you do.
just say yes.
Yeah.
But it was pretty quick
Yeah.
in how it did it.
15, 20 seconds tops.
But then, you just have a page called Global Search, and like search for, you put in the value, and then it shows you all the different results that have a
Yeah.
match.
Came back today, tried it, worked just as good as it did yesterday.
Pretty
So-
slick. I even already added the bookmark.
Oh,
Bookmark that list
nice.
page, so that now shows up right on my roll center.
Nice.
So I can just come in here and hit my Global Search anytime I want.
So if anybody has any questions or whatnot, we are a Clever Dynamics partner. Reach out to us. We'll be able to help
And
you.
these it is available for Business Central on-premise and cloud.
Nice. Stay tuned for our next segment, which is going to be the closing segment.